check in with yourself, what you feel like, how your present state is. Just take a moment and check in. And then hopefully you will also take a moment when we're done today and check in again, and you'll have a point of reference, kind of like a pre and a post of where you started and where you're at. My hope and goal is for you to be in a better place, in a better state, in a better sense of well-being than when we begin. So do me a favor if you would, find a chair or cushion that you'll be able to rest on when we do the final closing meditation. Find a space that's about 4 to 6 feet in diameter. Primarily, if you stretch out your arms, if you go in any direction, you won't be knocking into anything or anyone. And if you're comfortable taking off your shoes and socks, I like to practice barefoot because it gives you a sense of groundedness with Mother Earth. So I will potentially make some references to nature and Mother Earth primarily in terms of groundedness. Go ahead and find your comfortable spot and we will begin. So I'll be standing here and giving you some guidance. Go ahead and just take a moment and settle. By the way, we'll be doing this primarily standing. If at any point you need to sit down, feel free to do as much of the exercises sitting as you need to. I won't be doing any lying down exercises today. Unfortunately, because it's not as interactive as I'd like, I can't keep flipping back and forth between standing, so everything I'll do today is standing, but I do modify for sitting positions as well typically. Go ahead and allow the weight to drop down, so to speak. So do a slight tuck to the pelvis, a slight tuck to the belly. Bend the knees slightly, feet about hip width distance apart. The goal is to primarily shift your weight back into your heels so that about 70% of your weight is in your heels. Let the arms just gently hang next to your side. Tuck the chin slightly so that you elongate the back of the neck, elongate your spine. So it's not a major tuck. Your chin should not be close to touching your chest here. It's just a slight tuck that you can basically feel your head pulls back and elongates. But you shouldn't be tense. Your shoulders are nice and dropped. Some rules of thumb, so to speak. We typically will inhale through the nostrils, exhale through gently flared lips, the exhale being slightly more drawn out than the inhale. At times we will be breathing through the nostrils, and I'll give you guidance along that. Those lines with regards to the exhale, but primarily inhale through the nose, exhale through gently flared lips. Let's go ahead and inhale, and then exhale. So inhale, you become a little bit taller. Exhale, gently bend the knees, you become a little smaller. And you might need to adjust your stance. Everyone's built a little bit differently, but you just want to be comfortable but well settled in your feet so that you feel a good, strong connection with the earth. Another rule of thumb I'll share with you is if at any point in time we do anything, not that I expect or anticipate it, but not knowing everyone's physical needs, if there's a pinching pain, stop whatever you're doing, do not continue. Ideally, I always ask people to check in with their primary care physician about doing these exercises, but generally they're very gentle and you should be able to do them all. Now go ahead and settle the hands on the belly for a moment, as if you were to stick the thumb in the belly button and settle the fingers down right here. This part here where the hand rests is called your lower dantian. So inhale, Feel that lower dantian kind of retract towards the spine. Exhale, allow the belly to expand. Even if it's not how you typically inhale, inhale, let the belly retract and get small. Exhale, let the belly expand. And again, inhale, retract the belly. Exhale, let the belly expand. Very nice. So becoming more aware of our breath is very important in this practice. Go ahead and allow the hands to fall to the side, but then now as if the fingers are reaching into the earth, grabbing golden energy with our palms, we're going to go ahead and inhale as the hands extend up. When you get to shoulder level, the palms reach up to the heavens, to your ceiling, to the sky, and as if you're grabbing a puffy white cloud from the heavens, pulling that puffy white cloud down in front of you as you begin the exhale, allowing it to gently wipe you, so to speak, cleanse you of any toxins, any pollutants, any ills, any cares, any concerns, as if this puffy big cotton ball like cloud is washing you through and clearing you. So this is what we call our opening exercise. So inhale again through the nostrils. Grab the puffy white cloud as you exhale, and now it's going to just wash down your back, gently clearing you through the back of any unwanted cares, ills, toxins, and release that. And one last time, reaching deep into the nutrient-rich earth, Mother Earth, grabbing golden energy, reaching up to the heavens, and as if the crown of your head figuratively opens up, pulling that puffy white cloud to cleanse you through your inner core, starting with the top of the brain, cleansing your brain of any ill thoughts or worries or concerns, gently letting it glide through to clear you through the lungs, the heart, the spleen, the liver, the kidneys, the stomach, all of your intestinal tract, your entire reproductive system, through the marrows of the bones, of the legs, and let that gently glide out in front of you into the earth. And we'll go right into our wrist opening exercises, where we go ahead and bend the knees, inhaling up, getting a little taller. Exhale, letting the fingers drag last. And again, we'll inhale, we get a little taller. Exhale, bending at the knees, we get a little smaller. So here, there is a slight concavity to the belly. There's a slight tuck to the pelvis, and I'm going to do this sideways so you can see this. And then there's also this gentle rippling type, wave-like effect that naturally wants to occur when you pull down here through the, so you're getting a little bit of a workout here. You'll see how we get the muscles going. Right now, the glutes and the back of the thighs will be working a little bit. Go ahead and continue to exhale down, inhale up, and now we're going to exhale out. We're going to pull it up through the center line. They don't touch the hands, but they come through the center line, inhaling and then exhaling out. And it's okay if you can't keep up with every single thing I say or do. Just do your best. The important thing is for you to achieve a greater sense of well-being and ease. So we don't want you to be worried or concerned about, hey, am I doing this right? Do what feels right for your body, for your current state of being. So again, inhale up, exhale out. We're going to switch that direction. We're going to inhale out, bringing the palms towards one another, but never touching. Exhale down, palms face away from you, fingers drag last. So you will notice there's a lot of flow of movement, which in turn is in sync with the breath. So inhale up here, exhale down. And all of this breath, posture, movement works in synchrony with each other to help move your circulation, your breath, your respiration, and your energy in harmony. Now go ahead and settle the hand either here on the lower dantian or off to the side here. Either one is fine. Inhale, bringing the arm all the way up. The palm is facing towards the back of you, the back of the room. There's a slight twist to the side. The head can slightly turn to the side as well. Exhale down the back. I'm going to do a couple facing forward, and then I'll also do it sideways. Slight twist, and then the exhale begins here. Inhale, and I'm going to put the hand on the belly now. Slight twist, exhale. So when you do some of these twist movements, a critical thing is for you to never go forward in the twist, but you can always reach backward, and that's fine. And the weight is in the heels again, by the way. So notice how here you can see a little bit more of the rippling when I do it sideways. And one more. Then when the hand is next to your leg here, we're going to reverse direction. So now inhale back and up. And here when you come forward, you're going to drop the shoulder, drop the elbow, drop the wrist. Fingers point to the ceiling. Exhale down. So inhale, reaching up all the way. Exhale, shoulders soft, wrist, elbows, fingers dragging downwards. Again, sideways. Exhale down. Tuck the pelvis slightly. Here, you notice you kind of push forward because you're pushing through the feet. It's the energy comes up from the feet, up the legs, pushes. Exhale. It's okay if you can't do everything. Just do the gentle movements. That's fine. One more. Don't forget to breathe. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Now bring the right hand. I was using my right hand. You might have been mirroring me, so it would be your left. Settle that on the belly or next to your leg, and we'll do the other arm. So there's always complementarity, yin and yang, or yin and yang. That's another principle, guiding principle of all the Taoist practices, inclusive of the Qi Gong. And Joan mentioned that I call my style NuQiGong because I combine my Western and Eastern approaches together and have borrowed from the mindfulness as well to weave that into the Qigong practices. And if I were to go sideways here, inhaling up, slight twist, exhaling down. One more time in this direction. Then the hand is next to the leg. We will switch direction, going inhaling back, up, exhale again, the shoulder gets dropped, the elbow, the wrist, fingers drag. Inhale, exhale. In, out. One last one. Nice. Go ahead, inhale up, so the arms will cross here in the front. Exhale, opening the arms. You might need to adjust your stance like you saw me just do. That's fine. It'll be a little bit wider. So inhale, crossing the arms. I change which arm comes in front. Exhale. Here. When you look up, try not to bend your neck back too far. You're looking straight up, but you don't want to be too extended so you don't pinch the back of the neck there. Inhale up. Exhale out to the side and down. This is called closing the earth, opening the heavens. And now we're going to switch directions. So we're going to open the earth and close the heavens. Inhaling, still open. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale. Crossing the arms, palms face the earth. And one more. Go ahead and extend both arms to the side here. Inhale, being neutral here in the center. As you exhale, you're going to turn your head to the right as you turn the right palm to face the heavens, and the left arm, this is my right, this is my left, so you gauge which one you're doing. You turn the palm up, turn the head to the side, slightly bend the head down. It doesn't quite touch the shoulder there, but then the other arm, the opposite arm, it's as if two people are pulling you in two opposite directions with your arms, but without, by the way, locking any joints. We never lock joints in these exercises. It's as if they're going to pull this one away. The left arm is being pulled away and twisting here. The palm faces up, whereas this one's just straight out and to the side. Okay, you'll lean a little bit over, but your feet will continue to face forward. Your knees will continue to face forward. So be really careful you're not tweaking anything there. Then we're going to inhale, come back to center, quote, neutral, palms facing up. And then we're going to bend the head to the left shoulder. Keep that palm facing up as we turn and twist the right arm. Palm continues to face up. This is a great one. So you're allowing this part of your neck to elongate, but it's not just the neck, it's the fascia and the muscles in the shoulders as well that work with the neck. So this is a great exercise if you have been sitting at a computer for a long time, where you tend to get a little bit tense in your neck. And then now you just basically can just switch the arms once you kind of get the hang for it. Inhaling center, exhaling to the side. Inhaling center, exhale to the side. All right, we won't do too many of those. Go ahead and let the arms settle. And just to kind of unwind things, go ahead and bring the shoulders forward as you inhale. They come up to the ears. Let them go back, exhaling, holding it back, and I'll do it sideways again so you can see. Inhale forward, exhale, opening the lungs, opening the chest here. Really important to, again, let this wave-like effect to take place naturally in your body. Inhaling in, exhaling out. Inhale forward, exhale back and down. And now when we want to switch direction, you basically open the palms, pull them back. Inhaling back, the shoulders come towards the ears, the arms open up to the side and come forward, back of the palms here. So if any of you have swum the butterfly stroke, it's very similar to a butterfly stroke in swimming. But it's okay if you haven't. So inhale, again, you push through the feet, you push up through the legs, and then exhale forward. Inhale, exhale forward, in, out, One last time. Inhaling back. Exhaling forward. Very nice. Go ahead and take a moment and just settle and see how you're doing there. Just kind of let things settle. You might feel a little bit warmer. You might be feeling a little bit of tingling sensation in their feet or in the fingers. That's perfect. That's what we want. That's the qi flowing. That's the circulation going. So qi is not just your circulation, by the way. It's a little bit more. It's this kind of tingly thing. If you're at all into neuroanatomy or neurophysiology, I would say it's kind of like that's all your receptors firing, all the neurons firing. That firing of these nerve receptors is basically that tingling sense is what's giving us that tingling feeling. But to take it to a more Eastern approach, it's the flow of energy. So now what we're going to do is we're going to inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, raising the right arm up as we keep the left hand down. Continue to reach up with the palm and reach up, palm facing away from you as you exhale here. So the two palms are going in two opposite directions, kind of pushing in two opposite directions here. Then you inhale, come back to the center as if you are holding a huge ball, a big beach ball. Inhaling, then exhaling, pushing up here. Inhale. Palm of the right hand continues to go up as the left hand descends, comes to the side. Exhale, push up overhead. This is called separate heaven and earth. Exhale. Inhale, make your ball. Tuck. Exhale, elongate. One more in this direction. Exhale. Bringing the palms facing away from you on both directions, and elbows slightly bent here. What you're going to do is you're going to bend to one side. I'm going left first. So continue to go to the side. Remember, don't fold forward. You want to be folding to the side or slightly back. But just allow the right arm to rise and go off to the side above the head while the left arm goes across the front of you like that. Then you're going to inhale, neutral, center position. Exhale to the side. And now the right palm is facing the left while my left palm is overhead as I'm bent to the right. You can see where this polarity, complementarity, the yin and yang comes into play here. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale. So here, we're collapsing into the liver area, kind of massaging the liver organ while stretching the spleen side. Here we become neutral. We collapse onto the spleen side, kind of push things from the spleen, pushing out the toxins from the spleen, allowing the liver to get good, clean air. One last time. Exhale to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Very nice. Go ahead and inhale, coming up to underneath the base of the throat. Exhale, going down. Inhale, so you reach only as, you don't go below the pelvic floor here. You inhale up, go to the base of the throat, the heaven's gate. Exhale down. This is a wonderful way to kind of restabilize because we did some movements that might have created a little bit of sense of maybe things getting stirred up a tad. Separate heaven and earth is a good one. That's called a heart opening exercise, but there were other organs involved there, as I mentioned, the liver and the spleen as well. So we just want to harmonize. This is a harmonizing movement. Our system. Inhaling up, becoming taller. Exhale, bending the knees, slightly becoming a little bit smaller. Very nice. Now, go ahead and bring the feet together. Do a couple of knee bends where you just basically are bending the knees and straightening up. You bend the knees, your hands could be on the front of the thighs, and straighten up, making sure you're nice and stable as you do this. Now we're going to do crane or stork spreads wings. So we're going to inhale, reaching up. Back of the palms are together. Oh, this might remind you of Karate Kid. Exhale as we bend the knees and descend, looking straight ahead. The buttocks go down a little bit more. Inhaling up. Backs of the palms are together. Exhale, we float down, keeping the knees together, continuing to look forward, crossing the arms, inhaling up. All the Karate Kid, he went like this, right? But I won't make you do that. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. You can see if you go a little bit lower, but that's just more of a personal challenge. The goal really here is not to be in competition with anyone, including yourself. It's to do the exercises that help your entire system, which is what we're doing. We're working on the entire body here. Achieve well-being. Good. Go ahead and take the wrists and just turn them a little bit here as you inhale and exhale. Now reach them forward and to the sides. Speaking of whole body, the one part that we still haven't quite gotten to is step your left foot away slightly, is the ankles. I typically do this a little bit differently, but since I'm not sure where you're all at, go ahead and keep your foot to the ground, but lift the heel of the right foot, and then just see if you can do slight rolls around the ball of the foot being connected to the earth. Just see if you can kind of let the knee, the ankle roll around without hurting anything. Don't go fast. That's probably the key rule here, is you got to do this very slowly. One thing I always notice is I actually feel greater energetic flow when I close my eyes and I move much slower than I normally would. And then I become more aware of the flow of energy in my system. I encourage you, as you do these practices, and become more comfortable, switch directions and become comfortable with them, to at least try that. So you now are doing ankle rolls with your foot grounded. Typically, I would have you kind of hunker down on one leg, lift the ankle, and do ankle rolls like this. People usually need some type of an anchor, like a chair or a wall, so we'll just do it this way. Go ahead and settle the weight now into, this is my right leg, the leg that you were rolling the ankle on. Make sure you're nice and grounded in that one. Lift the heel of the opposite leg, keeping the ball of that leg still on the ground. Just kind of try to roll the ankles a little bit there. Switch direction. And then maybe just kind of back and forth, trying to lift the feet here, and actually go ahead and loosen up the arms a little bit, shake out the feet a little bit. Let's go ahead and shake. This is where the impromptu part of this whole thing comes in, is you just go with what comes up energetically. So I get the feeling we all need a little shake here to kind of loosen ourselves up. So this is a good spot to kind of let the shoulders and the arms flap. You're kind of letting the ankles, the knees, the pelvic region kind of be loose together, so to speak, in synchrony with one another. And actually go ahead and let the arms flap a little bit more, a little bit more, a little faster, 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 a little faster. Yeah, come on, a little faster. Ooh, now they're feeling like you've lost all your fingers, right? Everything's become fuzzy. Okay, go ahead and bring the hands together a little bit. Draw them apart. Exhale, bring them slightly closer. Inhale, pull them apart. Exhale, slightly closer. Inhale, pull them apart. Exhale, slightly closer. Inhale, pull them apart. So you have this golden ball you're creating. Imagine this beautiful golden warm ball of energy that you have between your hands. Hopefully you're feeling it's like the hands are like magnets wanting to pull, as you pull them away and together. There should be some type of a tingling sensation going on here. This is good. That's energy. That's Qi. You have a ball of Qi right here. And gently roll this ball, going up slightly higher and higher and higher and higher until you bring it overhead. Hold it above your head. Make sure you're nice and well anchored in the heels of your feet. Close your eyes, put the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Inhale through the nostrils. Hold the breath. Exhale, let go of the ball and let it float down through you like water washing down through you, but this golden ball of energy is cascading down and through you. And I have to be very honest and say this just spontaneously came up. I was not planning on doing it, but that's what happens when you work with energy. And let it release into the earth around you. Go ahead and, so to speak, close that onto yourself in front of the lower dantian here, and settle the hands on the lower dantian a moment, and let that settle onto you, through you, within you. Go ahead and let the hands gently descend to the side here. Inhale. Gently shift your weight onto the right leg, bending the knees slightly. Exhale here. Inhale, center. Exhale, gently shift the weight to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale to one side. So the exhale is going in through down the leg and out. Then you're pulling energy, inhaling up through that same leg, coming center, neutral, and then exhaling down. Inhale, exhale, shift. Next time, inhale here, shift, exhale, twist slightly 45 degrees. Then untwist, inhale, center, shift, exhale, slight twist 45 degrees, Knees and feet continue to be parallel facing forward. So it's your torso that's shifting. Shift it back to center. Inhale. Shift to the other side. Exhale, slight 45-degree turn. Untwist. Shift. Shift. Exhale, twist. Untwist. Inhale. Shift. Exhale, twist. Untwist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Now the hands come into play. So as I'm here on the right, the left arm is going to come up and swipe across in front of me, palm facing away from me, while my right hand is going to swipe through the front. And as I untwist here, it's going to come through the front while the left arm is dragging in front. So it'll be inhale, exhale. In, out. Same shifting movement that I showed you at the beginning. Now the hands get into here. And actually, it's not the hands that we're mostly focusing on. It's that continued shifting and twisting of the legs. This is wave hands like clouds. You may have seen people who practice Tai Chi in the park doing this movement. It's a very meditative, gentle, I would say it's a great way to, quote, recalibrate your nervous system. And if you soften the gaze, it makes it that much more poignant. So exhale across, inhale up and across, exhale up and across. So one breath per arm is usually the pace. We try to do things in multiples of 3. That's a Taoist approach again, so being in the Tao, and again, it's kind of what my background philosophy is. There will be different styles, by the way, different schools of thought, even in the Qi Gong practice, the Tai Chi practices. You have Tai Chi Chuan, for example. You have the Yang, well, different dynasties and things like that. Go ahead and allow the arms to drop to the side here. Again, as if you have quail eggs underneath the armpits, a little bit of opening in the armpits as you drop the weight, tucking slightly in the pelvis, tucking slightly in the belly, hands, palms face the back of the room behind you. Slight tuck to the chin to elongate the back of the neck. Inhaling through the nostrils, exhaling out. Just taking a moment. This is called the Wuji position, where you allow yourself to become more grounded. If you feel steady enough that you can close the eyes, go ahead and close the eyes. And we're going to just take a moment here to just inhale. Hopefully you're starting to kind of feel more at ease with the inhales and the exhales of that slight bend in the knee as you exhale. The slight elongation when you inhale. Sideways would be, again, the slight gentle ripple effect happening. I'm going to do a quick opening the spine with you as well. Because I think during this pandemic, people tend to hold a lot of stress in the neck and the shoulders. So go ahead and inhale, bringing the elbows together here. Exhale, tuck the belly, tuck the pelvis, allow the back to curve slightly here as you exhale down, pushing the buttocks back more here. Don't bend over too much like this. That's not what we want. No, you basically still want to be forward facing. One of the keys to fall prevention, by the way, is never to look down as you're falling. Look forward. You maintain your weight upright more if you're looking forward rather than looking down. So that's one of the fall prevention things I would tell you. Inhale up. Exhale, slight arch to the back here. As you exhale, open the arms out here, pulling, but don't pull too hard. And then inhale in, exhale down, inhale up, exhale looking up and out. I'm going to do that in facing you. Inhale, exhale. So you want to keep looking forward. Inhale, exhale. Open the mouth. On the next one, I want you to do a loud ah when you look up at the ceiling. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Ah. One more. Inhale. Exhale. What you're doing, this is called, it's opening the spine, but it's also opening the heart. Ah. So we tend to hold things. If you get that kind of knotted feeling here, this is a great one for when you feel a knotted, kind of that knotted emotional knitting of emotions in your chest. Do this opening the spine, even if it's just like this. And you can even go sideways a little bit to kind of open things up. Let's inhale. Let's nourish the lungs. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. The thumbs and the sides of the wrists come together but never touch. Open the palms as you begin the exhale and draw out the hands away from one another. Palms facing up. Inhale. Exhale. In. And now bring that towards the lungs here. Exhale, descend down. Hand over hand as if you're forming that ball again. Maybe even pull them apart slightly. See if you can kind of get a sense of what that golden ball is like. Turn it slightly in different directions. Slowly let it become smaller between your hands, never touching the hands together. When your ball is nice and small, if you can get it to be marble size, that's great, but it's okay if it's not. It can just be more like the size of a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball. Hold the ball here in front of the lower belly here. Take a deep inhale. Push it in. Exhale, let it settle in the lower dantian there. Then you're folding the two palms over one another. The thumbs are crossed on one another outside here. Begin to make small micro circles in counterclockwise on the belly here. And slowly make the circles bigger for a count of 9 circles in clockwise fashion on the belly. Each circle getting a little bit bigger. point where you can kind of go up towards where the sternum is, but never going beyond the solar plexus region. But you might capture a little bit of the spleen and the liver on the side here as well. Then when you get to the 9th circle, which I think I'm around 9 now, here in the center, settle there a moment. Inhale, and then begin the large circles and work towards small circles in the opposite direction. So it might be in clockwise fashion at this point. Settling the hand on the lower belly. Drag the left foot to meet the right. Do not disconnect from the earth. The foot just drags, stays connected with the earth as you bring the feet together here. And just take a moment. And if you can, put the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Tuck the chin slightly to elongate the neck. Close the eyes, or at least have them half shut to the point where you barely can peek out through the eyes. And just let everything settle. Just let gravity do its work. Let the energy settle in the lower dantian. Whatever remnants there are left over can go down through the feet into Mother Earth. Taking a deep inhale through the nostrils, exhale through the mouth. Take another deep breath, and hold that breath at the top of the head for a moment. Don't exhale yet. And now slowly, very slowly, exhale that out. This is yet another way we settle our nervous system. We kind of give it a little. So inhale in, hold, and then gently exhale out. And when you're ready, you can gently open the eyes. Let the arms drop down to the sides. Nice inhale, exhale down. And now, go ahead and find that comfortable seated position, be it on the chair or the cushion, and we'll do our closing meditation. So slowly make your way to your seated position. As we wait for everybody to get settled, go ahead and rub the hands around the knees, the palms of the hands around your knees here. Just a gentle self-massage. You can even run it up and down the thighs a little bit, and then switch the direction of the hands massaging around the knees. And maybe a couple of times up and down the top of the thighs here, or to the sides of the thighs. And then when you're ready, I'm hoping everyone has had an opportunity to find a good seated position. Take the palm over palm here. Fold one thumb into the palm and the other thumb into the palm. I'm just flipping it so you can see. And then settle this folded thumb and palm onto the lower belly, on that lower dantian region. Feet will be grounded. They can either be slightly apart, about 4 to 6 inches apart, or they could be completely together. The important thing is for the heels of the feet and the palm and the balls of the feet to be connected to the earth, and yet you should be comfortably seated. So whatever's comfortable for you. Go ahead and again tuck the chin slightly so that you elongate the back of the neck. Slight tuck to the chin, tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, your palate, touching the palate, eyes closed, shoulders nice and relaxed and dropped. Inhaling through the nostrils, exhaling through the mouth. Inhale through the nostrils, exhale through the mouth. The next two, inhale through the nostrils and exhale through the nostrils. So make sure the mouth is nicely, gently closed while you exhale. I can't do it, but you can because I'm talking. Exhale through the nostrils. One more time. And I don't know if you could hear that, but as you exhale through the nostrils, allow it to be a little bit longer, a little bit more extended than the inhale. One more time. Please continue to inhale and exhale. And now I'll ask you to please use your imagination and visualize with me. You're seated on a nice, warm, sandy beach, white, soft sand beneath you. Sits bones evenly anchored into the sand. The sand beneath you is warm. The sun is shining overhead. It's warm, but not so hot that it burns the skin. Just gently kissing the skin with its warmth, permeating through your pores, permeating through your skin, filling your being with its vitality, with its energy, with its light, with its warmth. The vista in front of you is a blue azure, beautiful ocean with frothy breaks of the waves as they come onto the sand in front of you, as they break gently, gently lapping waves, not too harsh, just a nice spray that touches your skin very gently. You're not on the water's edge exactly, but close enough that you could feel the spray of the water as those waves frothily break onto the shore. Sky above you is beautiful blue sky, no clouds, just a beautiful clear blue sky. Beautiful palm trees with their branches gently lapping in the breeze. You might hear the sound of the birds, kind of a song-like sound from the birds that land in the palm trees, striking up a beautiful trill-like music in your ears. Between the sound of the waves, the gentle breeze, the song of the birds, you feel this very soothing, calming feeling behold you, a sense of ease, a sense of calm. You're in your gentle sanctuary, your gentle place of serenity. No one else around. No other sounds. No demands. Any thoughts or emotions come up, just acknowledge them. And let them know you'll tend to them later. Right now, this is your moment to just be at ease and at peace and at one with yourself. Allow the warmth of the sun to seep through your skin, to seep through your bones and muscles and fascia, creating this golden honey-like sensation throughout your entire being, feeling that sense of ease and peace and serenity to your very essence, your very spirit, your very soul. Letting nature and the bounties of nature work their magic on you as they soothe your physical being, they soothe your thoughts, they soothe your emotions. All about you and within you is at peace. It's calm and serene, a gentle serenity, a gentle tranquility deep within, all around you. Just take a moment and savor that and just be. Putting a half smile on your face. Smile to yourself, smile unto yourself, smile to the world at large. Deep inhale through the nostrils, exhale gently through the nostrils. Continue to inhale and exhale through the nostrils. Bringing the palms together in front of the heart, keeping the eyes closed in Namaste position. Allow the heart, allow the soul, allow your essence to fill with gratitude for this beautiful, peaceful serenity that you have managed to conjure up. The collective energy that we have all managed to foster and nurture together. Let's send out into the world an intention of health, peace, and safety for all sentient beings. Let's send a message unto our earth, unto our planet, unto our world and universe of peace, calm, and tranquility, and ultimate wishes of well-being for all sentient beings. Take a moment and be grateful unto yourself for giving yourself this special time today. And hopefully some of that will permeate into your connections with other beings the rest of your day. Gently bowing into our practice. Namaste. The Qi Gong salute is palm over palm, thumb over palm, thumb. I thank you all for joining me today. I truly hope that you have benefited from today's practice. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your trust. I wish you all well. Namaste.